We are canning up some corn salsa today, and I smoked my corn on my smoker. Highly recommend if you have one. This is some corn salsa from last season, and I changed up the recipe just a little bit for this year, so let's go make it. First, we obviously have some tomatoes. I have blanched, peeled, cored, and chopped these. I also drained them. Make sure that they're very well drained. It calls for 6 cups of tomatoes, but I obviously have more here because I am making a double batch. And then I have my corn. I did 9 ears, so if you were to do just a single batch, probably 4 or 5. And then, like I said, that is smoked. And then I have some green and red bell peppers. It calls for 2 cups of that. I have some jalapeno peppers, and really just how hot you want it is how many you should put in. And then 2 cups of onion. We're going to be using some vinegar, then some sugar, and then 6 ounces of tomato paste. I have 2 because I'm doing a double batch. All the vegetables to a big pot because we need to simmer on the stove. Good. Look how good that looks. Look how beautiful that looks. We're going to add the paste, the sugar, and the vinegar. A 1/2 cup of vinegar we're going in, but again, we're doing double, so we're going to do a cup.
That actually kind of smells like ketchup.
Okay, we've got it on the stove top now. We are going to bring it to a light boil and then simmer for 15 minutes. And disclaimer here, I do realize this is not the only type of salsa there is to make. There are thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of salsa recipes on the internet. This is not the only way to make salsa. So yeah, I put sugar in it, and yeah, I put some other things in it that you might not agree with. There's more than one way to skin a cat, so just keep that in mind. Okay, it has simmered for 15 minutes, and now we need to add it to our jars. Remember, hot food goes into hot jars. Cold food goes into cold jars. And I am using a slotted spoon for this just to try to limit the amount of liquid that gets into my jars. Make sure to wipe your rims with a damp paper towel. Most important step of the whole process. Lids go on. Make sure you're putting your rings on just fingertip tight. In the canner they go. And we are processing these for 15 minutes. After they finish canning, take them out, set them on your counter, and check the seals after 24 hours. And now you have just one less thing that you have to buy from the store, some delicious corn salsa. And I'm about to go have some of this on some tortilla chips with melted cheese. Bye!